Welcome to Education Express, my dear friends. We begin with the first exercise of arithmetic progression, that is AP. We have already discussed about the rules of AP. This is a small glimpse of the properties of AP. As we know, arithmetic progression is applicable in a series. So supposing we have a series 3, 10, 17, 24 and so on. So the first term of the series, first term is denoted by the letter A, small a. In this example, it will be 3. What about the D? D is said to be common difference. Common difference is always the second term minus the first term. Second term is 10 minus the first term 3. So the common difference is going to be 7. Tn. Tn refers to nth term of the series. That means we have to find, we don't know, this is an infinite series. So the nth term of the series is going to be Tn. What is the formula for Tn? Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. So supposing in case if you want to find T11, it's going to be a plus. In place of n, we can substitute 11. 11 minus 1 into d. So that's going to be a plus 10d. In short, my dear friends, in case if you have to find T50, we can simply say a plus 49d. This is 50. Reduce 1. So automatically you get 49d. T45 would be a plus 44d. In this example, first term is available, difference is available. Let me remind you, my friends, for AP, your second term minus first term will be same as third term minus second term, will be same as fourth term minus third term, and so on and so forth. That means the difference between 10 and 3 will be same as 17 and 10, will be same as 24 minus 17. That is the peculiarity or a characteristics of the series AP. Now as far as this series goes, let us say if I am interested in finding out the 21st term of this series. So the 21st term would be a plus 20d. What is the value of a? Sir, 3 plus 20 into, what is the value of d? 7. So automatically we get 3 plus 7 2s are 14. So 143 is the 21st term of this AP. Supposing in case if you want to find out the nth term of the AP. So the nth term of an AP would be Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Since we want nth term of the AP, we will substitute a with 3. N is going to remain the same into d. D is given to us as 7. So when we open up 3 plus n into 7, 7n minus 7. That means 7n minus 4. This is the nth term of this AP. Now supposing if you want to find out or verify, if you put n as 1, so 7 minus 4, so you can get the first term. Supposing if you want to find out the third term, so in the same formula, 7 into 3 minus 4, 7 3s are 21, 21 minus 4, automatically you will get 17. Supposing you are interested in finding out the fourth term, so fourth term Tn is given to us. In place of n, substitute n equals to 4. 7 4s are 28 minus 4. That's going to be 24. So my dear friends, this was a simple synopsis of arithmetic progression. Let us begin with the exercise. First exercise. I'll be doing all the odd questions. Alright. And then, of course, you can try and do even number of sums by yourself. Let us check if you are able to do that. So we have 10A exercise. Exercise 10A, question 1. Which of the following are AP? So as we know, my dear friends, how do you identify whether the given series is in AP or not? Very simple. So you will find the difference between their numbers. That means second term minus first term should be equal to third term minus second term, should be equal to fourth term minus third term. If you can see this characteristics in any series, that means that series would be an AP series. 6 minus 2, 4. 10 minus 6, 4. 14 minus 10, 4. Since 6 minus 2 is same as 10 minus 6 is same as 14 minus 10, which is nothing but 4. So my D is same. Therefore, the given series is in AP. Simple identification. Same thing can be done over here also. 12 minus 15 minus 3. So if you go to see, 12 minus 15 is same as 9 minus 12 is same as 6 minus 9 is same as minus 3. Since my D had remained the same, henceforth the given series is in AP. What about the third one? So 9 minus 5 is 4. 12 minus 9 is 3. 18 minus 12 is 6. So we are not getting the same constant. That means the difference between the two consecutive terms does not remain same. Henceforth, this is not an AP. So what about this? You can verify. 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 2. That will give you 2 minus 3 upon 6. That will be minus 1 upon 6. This is second term minus first term, which is this. What about the third term minus second term? So third term minus second term would be 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 3. 3 minus 4 upon 12. That would be minus 1 upon 12. Minus 1 upon 6 is not equal to minus 1 upon 12. Hence, my D does not remain constant. So even this is not an AP. This was a very simple question. We simply have to identify whether the given series is in AP or not. And the simplest way of identifying this is second term minus the first term should be equal to the third term minus the second term. In short, the difference between the two consecutive terms should always remain same. It was same in case of the first one, same in case of the second one, but it was not the same in case of the third and the fourth one. So my dear friends, the first one is AP, second one is AP, third and fourth, they are not forming part of AP. Let us move on to the second question. So what is the second question? The second question says that the nth term of the sequence is 2n minus 3. So nth term means Tn equals to 2n minus 3. This is what is given. What we have to find? Find 15th term. So we have to find T15 is how much? My dear friends, in place of n, simply substitute 50. Therefore, T15 will be equal to 2 multiplied by, in place of n, substitute 15 minus 3. 30 minus 3, that is 27. So your answer is, sir, the 15th term of the series would be 27. It is a very simple question. In fact, the entire chapter is simple. It is based on very few formulas. The pth term, what have they done? Same question. Only they have changed the notation. In place of n, now you have p. So they are asking us to find out the AP. That means we have to construct the series. Given that the pth term is 2p plus 3. So let us find out the first, second, third and the fourth term. How do you find the first term? Sir, put p equals to 1. So what do you get? So that means T1. T1 means first term, which is A, will be 2p plus 3 in place of p, please put 1. So 2 into 1 plus 3, that would be how much? 2 plus 3, 5. Say if I want to find out second term, then if you want to find out second term, put p as 2. So when I put p as 2, 2 into 2 plus 3, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 3, 7. In case if you want to find out the third term, put p as 3. So third term is going to be 2 into 3 plus 3. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 3, 9. In case if you want to find out the fourth term, when they ask you to find AP, at least 4 terms, we have to find the 4 terms of the sequence. So T4 would be 2 into 4. In place of P, substitute 4 plus 3, which is going to be 11. Hence, therefore, AP would be 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. My friends, very simple question. Look over here. You have to find the 24th term. It is given that the series is 10, 12, 10, 8, 6. So what would be the first term? Sir, first term is the first number, 12. Difference. D equals to second term minus the first term. Second term minus the first term, which is minus 2. What we have to find? T24. Please quote the formula. Tn is A plus n minus 1 into D. This is my formula. We have to find 24th term. 24th term would be A plus 23D. Can we substitute the values of A and D? Of course, sir. 12 plus 23 multiplied by D. What is the value of D? Minus 2. So what do you get? Sir, 12 minus 46. That would be minus 34. So my dear friends, they have asked us to find the value of T24. We know that T24 directly we can write as A plus 23D. Since A is available, D is available, substitute, apply, supply, get the reply. Let's do question number 5. Question number 5. At the face of it, you may feel that sir, this is fraction or this is square root, but trust me guys, don't think too much about all these things. Follow the rule what has been taught to you. Apply that rule in a very stricter, firm, rigid manner and you will get the solution. As you know that you have to find the 30th term. So 30th term we have to find. Given that first term, so A is half, absolutely perfect. So we got the value of A. After that, how do you find the value of D? So D is second term minus the first term. 1 minus half. We all know 1 minus half will result in half. So half. Now it becomes so simple for us. Tn is, this is a formula which we are putting, A plus n minus 1 into D. Every time when we are using the formula, we have to quote the formula, you get 1 mark for that. T30. T30 would be A plus 29D. So can we substitute the values? Yes, sir. Value of A is half plus 29. What is the value of D? So the value of D is half. So you get 1 upon 2 plus 29 upon 2. 1 upon 2 plus 29 upon 2. 30 upon 2, which is 50. So, my dear friends, if you notice, the question at the face of it seemed as if we have got fractions. But it was not bothering us at all for a simple reason that we knew A and we knew how to find D. D is the second term minus the first term. Formula for Tn and then substituting these values, we got the value of T30. Look at the next question. Generally people fear with root, but trust me, there is no need for you to be fearful about this fact. What about the first term? So it's going to be root 3. What about the difference? So it's going to be second term minus the first term. 2 root 3 minus root 3. It is like 2 apple minus 1 apple. So 2 apple minus 1 apple is apple. 2 root 3 minus root 3 would mean root 3. So we have the value of A, we have the value of D, we know the formula of Tn, which is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is the value of A? So root 3 plus n. We know the value of n is 100. 100 minus 1, 99. What is the value of D? So value of D is root 3. Root 3. So you get root 3 plus 99 root 3. So 1 root 3 plus 99 root 3. 1 plus 99. 100 root 3 is your answer. So my dear friends, we found out the value of T100. I hope, I am sure you guys must have really enjoyed this chapter. It's one of the simplest chapter having amazing weightage. It's more important that this series of AP is going to be there in advanced studies also. That means post 10th standard, you will see this chapter emerging, resurfacing again in 11, 12 and then after. So that perspective point of view, if you go to see, this is a very interesting and important chapter. Let's move on to question number 7. Question number 7. We have to find the 50th term. As I told you, do not get scared looking at the appearance. Keep in your mind a faith that yes, how to find A and how to find D. There are only 3 parameters to find the whole sum. You must know A, you must know D, and you must know N. If these things are known to us, you can find out any term in a simplest way. So as the first term is known to us, this is a series in AP. We have to find the 50th term. Can anyone tell me what would be the value of A? Sir, A would be 1 upon n. That is the first term. Absolutely fine. How do you find D? Sir, D would be second term minus first term. So second term minus the first term. What do you get? So n plus 1 minus 1 upon n. 1 cancels. So what remains? N upon n. Now since n upon n is also 1. So the difference between these two, though it seemed, my God, how difficult it is, but the question turned out to be the simplest one. So we know the value of A, we know the value of D. You have to find out 50th term. We all know T50 can be written as A plus 49D. Can you substitute the values? Yes, sir. The value of A would be 1 upon n plus value of A is going to be, it's given to us 1 upon n plus 49. 49. What's the value of 1? So your final answer would be 1 upon n plus 49. This is your answer for T50. I hope this is very well understood. In case if you wish, you can take the LCM. 1 plus 49n upon n. That could be an alternative answer. So we found out the value of T50. Superb, man. Amazing. Isn't it simple? Yes, sir. Is 402 a term of the sequence this? I don't know if 402 is a term. So I'm assuming let the last term of the series be 402. Let this be a term, any term of the given series. If that is so, we must also know what is the term number. That means at which term, how 23 is a fourth term. That way even 402 must be some term, maybe 69th term or 105th term and so on and so forth. So let us verify 402 actually belong to this series. Then let us find out what is the position of 402 in this series. Given that A is 8, given that D equals to second term minus the first term, second term minus the first term, which is 5. So D is available, A is available, Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. I want to find out the position of this number. So Tn is 402. is equal to a, value of a is 8 plus n minus 1. I don't know n, that is what I want to find. Once if I get n, so I can say that yes, 402 is that term into d. D is 5. So when you open up, 402 is equal to 8 plus 5n minus 5. So 402 is equal to 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 plus 5n. Can I shift 3 on this side? Yes, sir. 402 minus 3 equals to 5n. So, can I say 5n equals to 399? Yes, sir. So, 5n equals to 399. When you find the value of n, 399 divided by 5. So, this number you will get in decimal. That means in this example, n does not belong to natural number. Therefore, 402 is not a term of given sequence in 8p. If 402 had to be a term of this sequence, then it should have reflected that yes, it is a 5th term or the 15th term or maybe the 25th term or the 37th term, so on and so forth. The term number has to be a natural number. The term number cannot be in fractions. The term number cannot be in decimal. I am finding out, for an example, I can say that 23 is a 4th term. So exactly if 23 is a 4th term, what would be the 5th term? Sir, 28. What would be the 6th term? Sir, 33. So on and so forth. So while doing so, will 402 strike somewhere in between? The answer is no. Because 402 when substituted in the formula reflects that it is 399 upon 5th term. We have term number as natural numbers. That means first term, second term, third term till infinity. Now during that, 399 upon 5 does not belong to a natural number. Henceforth, 402 is not a term of the given series. Had this number been, let us say, not 402 but 403. Suppose, let us say, find out, though it is not asked in the question, is 403 instead of 402, my question is 403 a term of the given sequence? That is my question. Let us verify. So Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is the nth term? Now in place of 402, I am going to take 403 is equals to a. A is given to us as 8. N minus 1 into d. What is the value of d? 5. 403 equals to 8 plus 5n minus 5. 403 equals to 3 plus 5n. 400 equals to 5n. Therefore, n 400 divided by 5, 80. So, in case if my number would have been 403, it would have been 80th term. That means T80 would be 403. T79, supposing if 403 would be 80th term, the 79th term would be, so 398 would be the 79th term because the difference is 5. So you know that 79th term, 80th term. So for the number 402, it must have been between somewhere else which will not belong to this particular series. So my dear friends, looking at the number, you can also identify their position in the series, at which position they would actually belong in the series. Where in this experiment for 402, though it was not asked us to find out if 403 is a member of this series or not, but unanimously we did it just for our satisfaction to understand the series in a much better way. Is 403 belong to this series? Yes, it would be an 80th term. 79th term would be, so the 79th term would be 398. So the number 402 does not find any suitable place in this particular series. Alright friends, let's move on to the next question. Question number 9. If you refer question number 9, it is an ordinary question. The only thing that can scare student is the fact that it is given to you in fraction. But by now I am sure you guys must be familiar with how to deal with fraction. Have a look, my dear friends. It is mentioned that the first term is available. The first term is a equals to 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 3, 31. 31 upon 4. This is the first term. Can we find the difference? Yes, sir. So difference is always second term minus the first term. What is the second term? So 9.5. That means 18 plus 1, 19 upon 2. This is the second term. Minus the first term, 31 upon 4. If you take the LCM, 38 minus 31 upon 4. That will give you 7 upon 4. Now what is this 7 upon 4? So difference. We have the first term. We have D. Since A is available, D is available, we have to find T99. N is also available, which is 99. So we have to find T99. Please quote the formula first. It will be A plus 98D. The formula will be Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. T99 we have to find. Value of A available with us 31 upon 4 plus 98. What is the value of D? Sir, 7 upon 4. 7 upon 4. 31 upon 4. 98 7s are 56. 5. 763. 68 upon 4. So when you add it, you get 7. 1. 7 upon 4. Now either you can substitute this or probably you can convert it into mixed fraction. You can even write in terms of decimal. So this can be substituted for, so my 99th term would be 179 upon 25. This question was very simple because it is like a first question only. First term available, difference available, n available, all three parameters available. Since three parameters are available, we can find the entire series. We found out the 99th term. So my dear friends, so far whatever we have done, everywhere you must have seen the formula that we are using is the formula that is linked to Tnth term. We know Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. That is the formula that we have used almost everywhere. Although the question asked to us are all in different interpretation, but everywhere if you go to see, my analysis would remain yet same what we had been discussing so far. Look at this question. Again a very simple one. Find how many terms are there in this series. First term is available, last term is also available. We have to find how many terms are there in this series. As I told you, first assemble three things. What you want? First term, so got it. Then find the difference. Second term minus first term, so got it. How much is that? 3. What is the last term? That is the nth term. So nth term is 148. What do you have to find? We can find them. How? Sir, Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. In this formula, Tn is available 148. Value of A 4 plus n minus 1 into D. D is given to us as 3. So 148 equals to 4 plus 3n minus 3. 4 minus 3, 1. 1 plus 3n, 148. 147 equals to 3n. Therefore, n equals to 49. Such a simple question. We can find out for any of this. Sir, but this is in decimal. Can you do this, sir? Alright. Value of, as I told you, never to get scared. Follow the same rhythm. A is the first term. D is a difference, which is 0.53 minus 0.5. Now chances are that people may make mistake over here in haste. So what you need to do? 0.53 minus 0.50. It's 5, but 0.5 you can write 0 over here to make it like fraction. Or you can make it like decimal form. 5 minus 5, 0. 0. Since we have done this way, so we got the answer as 0.03. In haste, many people have written over here 0.3. In that case, you will get the incorrect answer. A is available, D is available. The last term of the series, the last term is 1.1. So can you find? Yes, sir. Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So the last term is 1.1. A, what is the value of A? 0.5. N, not known to us, minus 1 into D. What is the value of D? So 0.03. Can I write it as 3 upon 100? Of course, yes. Or else, in case if you are not comfortable with that, you can simply write 0.03. So this 0.5 can be shifted on this side. 1.1 minus 0.5 equals to n minus 1 into 3 upon 100. 1.1 minus 0.5 will give you 0.6 equals to n minus 1. What we can do is 3 will remain here and 100 will go over here. So 100 into 0.6 is 60. 60 equals to 3n minus 3. Shift this 3 on this side. 63 is equal to 33n. So n equals to 21. Simple linear equation, simple system, simple way of solving it. We solved 10th ka first one over here, same way 10th ka second. I'm sure if you try, you can get 10th ka third also. In this example, my k would be 3 upon 4. My d would be 1 minus 3 upon 4. So you have the value of a as 3 upon 4, d as 1 minus 3 upon 4, which would be 1 upon 4. Your last term is 3. So you can apply the formula and get your answer. With this, the first 10 questions, though I said that I will be doing only the odd ones, but I did all the questions from 1 to 10.